Hello there, everyone. My name is T, and I'm from CLN Group 4 SummerNauts. We will be presenting our marketing pitch today on Afterpay's expansion into China. Your presenters today will be Bernie, Natasha, Denise, Sam, and myself, T. We'll be exploring some key conclusions and insights based on our findings that ultimately led us to recommend the marketing strategy on our approach to Afterpay's China expansion. Through our research, we'll also be recommending an implementation plan that will seek to roll out and ultimately execute the marketing strategy for Afterpay's China expansion. And lastly, we will demonstrate how our solution will solve Afterpay's expansion problem globally and more specifically in China.
The vision. Looking offshore for expansion, it is a gargantuan market potential in China that we recommend to be the future focus for Afterpay. It is the Chinese millennial consumer that will undoubtedly be Afterpay's target segment, just as it is within the Australian experience. They are the biggest millennial demographic globally, voracious consumers with a preference for utilising technology-based applications for purchase. Our research indicates that it is possible for Afterpay to be successful in China, become the preferred method of buy now, pay later for both the consumer, who will drive the uptake, and the merchants. Afterpay can establish itself as a first and most trusted with this new fintech-based model. The goal and objective. The goal to establish Afterpay in the Chinese market as a preferred source for consumer purchase platform is achievable, but complex, due to the competing forces of political, economical, and cultural nuances. As a situational analysis indicated, the biggest risk will potentially originate from government interference. However, we have recommended that the most innocuous and effective method of establishment will be through careful partnership with the local Chinese fintech company. A 5-year plan should provide indication of the continued potential for Afterpay in the Chinese market.
Thank you, Denise. Let's look at some of the key aspects of Chinese millennials. Chinese millennials make up 25% of the Chinese population, being 351 million of the total 1.4 billion people. That is just under the total combined population of the US and Australia. Chinese millennials are tech savvy and spend more than their peers in other countries. Chinese millennials in Shanghai are considered affluent consumers who seek individualistic styles, custom-made products opposed to household names and experiences. 30% of millennials in Shanghai use browsing shopping apps 15 times a week and place orders online once a week. We know that millennials want what they want and don't like to wait to get it. Afterpay's buy now, pay later service could increase the Shanghai millennials' ability to purchase the niche brands they desire. Over to you, Sam.
My name is SummerNauts, and I'll be walking you through Part 5 and 6. Part 5, Strategy and Marketing Approach. We'll be discussing product development strategy, technology relevant to market, strategic partnership, and positioning smart. As we know, Afterpay partnered with TouchCorp in order to provide its customers with secure yet simple to use applications and websites. Some companies like eBay failed to take off in China, and the study conducted by Boston Consulting Group found in order to succeed in China, we need to provide the website and applications in Mandarin and integrate technology to suit local customer spending habits. Scenario 2, Strategic Partnership. Afterpay should take advantage of China's highly integrated digital ecosystem and focus on social media outreach, connecting with culture, and knowing that in China, shopping is about entertainment, discovery, and social engagement. Scenario 3, Positioning Smart. Why Shanghai as our sample city? Shanghai has a strong launching ecosystem combined with a robust consumer market. The The Shanghai Landing Pad, led by the Australian Trade and Investment Commission initiative, assists entry to China's dynamic and growing innovation ecosystem. Also, the latest report by CMB Data and Bank of China Shanghai branch focuses on affluent millennials as an important demographic in the market. Part 6, product market focus, divided into 5 different stages: implementation plan, marketing and product objectives, target markets, points of difference, and positioning. Implementation plan, which is divided into 3 different stages. Stage 1, Chinese partnerships, from partnering with Chinese fintech to establishing Shanghai office to ensuring government bureaucracy is well handled, as well as legal teams set up a mix of both local and international. Stage 2, Chinese retailer partnerships, from push and pull strategy targeting major Chinese retailers to working with retailers to connect with consumers, and traditional media advertising for enhanced market development. Stage 3, advertising traditional and new, monitor responses from government, close scrutiny and awareness of market activity, monitor competition behavior, and monitor consumer feedback. Afterpay's marketing and product objectives are to successfully launch into a new market, deliver products and strategies focused to the millennials target group, secure strong local merchant relationships to deliver on cultural and digital strengthening objectives, build solid brand awareness with a focus on culture, also create products that are competitive for the Chinese market. Target market. Afterpay's target market is Chinese millennials in Shanghai who are comfortable borrowing money to fund their lifestyles. Also, they look for convenience-driven payment methods, making it a priority for merchants to provide seamless digital shopping experiences. Points of difference. The points of difference for Afterpay customers are: customers can receive their purchases without paying upfront, providing instant gratification; quick and easy setup of Afterpay account, unlike a traditional loan application process; interest-free repayments, no application fees needed, and capped late payment fees; full integration with online stores, and cashless lifestyle as mobile payments become a preferred payment method. And last, positioning. The Chinese consumer market is positioned as the largest on a global scale. Also, the unique fintech offering by Afterpay, partnered with a local entity, should capture the attention of the Chinese millennial consumer.
Thank you, Sam. I'm Bernie. I will be talking about the recommendation for Afterpay. The product strategies for Afterpay that recommended by our team is that Afterpay should keep the zero fees charges and set the transaction fees for retailers and the late fee for the customers. Also, Afterpay should make the application process easier for their clients. For the pricing strategy, we think that Afterpay should allow the retailer to negotiate the transaction fee after a short-term contract based on their revenue, which will attract more retailers to sign contract with Afterpay. Whereas for promotion strategy, we think that Afterpay should take a big scale for their marketing plan, especially in high population area, in e-platform, through medias, and even on the vehicle to promote the new service that never have been in China before. Lastly, even though Afterpay use all the strategy plan that we have put in place, they won't have a positive operating profit in the first 3 years, which is similar to Australia's. However, they will start receive a positive operation profit in the 4th years and onwards. And thanks for listening to our presentations. Hope you enjoy it. If you have any question, please put down on our comments during the marking.